Hey guys, ArchieLuxury here on the ArchieLuxury channel. Today guys, I'm in my BMW 330i. This car in Singapore is about 340,000 Singapore dollars. It's about 375,000 Aussie dollars. It's a lot of money. That's right guys. And one thing is guys, it makes you appreciate a country like Australia. I thought cars were expensive here, especially compared to America, but Singapore would have to be one of the dearest places on earth to have a car, especially a European car. So let's take a look at the clip I shot in Singapore. This is at a BMW dealer, and be grateful that car prices aren't that high here. Let's go and take a look. Here we go guys. This is a BMW 3 Series. Now this is a special Singapore version. It's the 318i M Sport. So in America the base model is the 330. In Australia it's a 320. Cars in Singapore have special taxes to make them very, very aggressive. And I got to tell you something, guys. You don't realize how expensive these things are. And you want to be surprised? Let me tell you some basic stats on these prices of cars here. Here's just some very, very simple little cars here that we wouldn't even consider in Australia or America. And here, look at this. This is a convertible. This is nearly 400,000 Singapore dollars. That's right, nearly 400,000 Singapore dollars for a 430i. It's a beautiful car. It's amazing, but my God, is this thing expensive? Here we go, just under 392,000. Well, 393,000 Singapore dollars for a Cabriolet 430i convertible. And you remember that 3 Series I was talking about before? That's a 318i M Sport. That's just under the $300,000 barrier. When I say just under, it's $298,888. That's for a 318i. And a 330, that there is a very, very, this is the wagon. It's about 370,000 Singapore dollars. We've got a 1 Series, 2 Series. These cars here, these cars are about $220,000. You want to get an X1 or an X2? 270,000. This is for a 2 Series. $270,000. This is an X1. And I got to be totally honest with you, the interesting thing is here, people treat these with such respect. You can see why, because they're so damn expensive. And the reason they treat them with so much respect is because they are, well, in my case, my BMW, I've got a 330i M Sport. That's about 340,000 Singapore dollars. That's $375,000. $375,000. In Australia, as a demonstrator, I paid about 80 grand for it. And this is the whole thing. Cars in Singapore, because the government wants to keep cars off the road, you need a COE, Certificate of Entitlement. No, it's not a spoilt millennial. No, this is a certificate of entitlement to drive the thing on the road. They're trying to limit the amount of motor cars on the road. And what it's done is it's turned cars into the ultimate status symbol. That's right. Ultimate status symbol. That's what they've done. This type of car, like a 3 Series, this has got the kudos of an M car in the rest of the world. And that's what's basically happened. Because they're so expensive, things like this is a 318i M Sport, which we don't even have in Australia. In America, the closest you've got is a 330i. This is like a cheapened version of that. This is just under the 300,000 Singapore mark. So cars in Singapore, horrendously expensive. And if you've got a fetish for German automobiles, if you love a bit of German, my God, you are going to pay through the nose. The interesting thing is people actually respect their car. In America, one thing I notice is people treat their Beamers like shit. It's no big deal. But in Singapore, you see cars 5, 6, 7 years old treated with the most utmost of respect, and it's quite a funny thing. So maybe it does pay dividends. My favorite car in Singapore was this 430i. 430i Cabriolet. Absolutely loved it. The Portimao blue, same color as my car. This has got the same engine, the 30 engine designated, and that's a 2-liter 4-cylinder. And it had the most beautiful dark red, reddy brown interior. Absolute cracker of a combination. Now this car itself, the pricing on it, just under 400,000, it's under $500,000. I mean, that is lunacy, absolute lunacy. I must admit, the combination, the color, it's a very nice looking car, but it's not $400,000 beautiful. And that's the thing. In Singapore itself, these vehicles are so expensive. And I got to tell you, one thing about the cars is, interestingly, people treat them with the utmost of respect because they're so. Even the humble 2 Series is a very expensive car. X1, X2, these are very expensive. Here's a beautiful 4 Series car. Very, you're looking at prices that are mind-numbingly. This here is a 4 Series, just under $400,000. This is a beautiful 2, the new 2 Series. It's about 200,000. This is a special Poverty Pack 3 Series, a 318i M Sport, 300, just under the $300,000 barrier. And this is the thing. How do you do it in Singapore? What tricks? Well, I was talking to the people at BMW in Singapore. Basically, they want 40% deposit down, 40% cash deposit, and then you can finance the rest up to 7 years. That's right, 7-year car financing. Now, BMW in Singapore's got a full circle, so basically you've got to put 40% down, then the rest of it you can pay off, and at the end of the time you could either return the car, you can keep the car, pay it out, or you can give it back to the dealer. So they do have leasing deals here, but I got to tell you, nothing is cheap. Nothing is cheap in Singapore, believe you me. And everybody wants an exotic European car. They level of the cars are the same as in the rest of the world, but they're treated with the utmost of respect because they are so damn dear. I got to tell you, I was shocked, absolutely shocked when I saw the pricing. It makes you realize how lucky we are in the Western world. The interesting thing is with the dealer, so the lower level there, they had the 1 Series, 2 Series, and the 3 Series and 4 Series. Upstairs is where the really frightening numbers were, because this is where the 5 Series and the 7 Series was residing. So they've got a complete it's a big status event here in Singapore to have these sort of cars. And I got to tell you, the dealership in Singapore, they seem to be selling a few. This is not you think at these prices sales would be small. No. They have some amazing sales there. They've got nice showrooms. The showrooms aren't that different to Australia or America, to be honest with you. It was fantastic to have a look. I always liked this was an i4. They had an exhibit there of the new electrics. And look at that 5 Series. Look, I love that 5 Series. Look at that 5. That's a 520, I think it was. 520i. Absolutely beautiful. Pricing. Oh, here's the new 7. They had electric and an holy shit, 740,000 for the i7. Holy shit, that's a very, very, and they also had the petrol 7. The petrol 7 Series absolutely looked absolutely beautiful in that metallic-y white there. Beautiful car. This is really, really, really nice combination with that browny, dark burgundy interior with the white. And I've got to tell you, that's a killer combination. You don't think it'd be so cool until you actually see it there. Luxury cars in Singapore. It's a very expensive game. These are for truly, truly rich individuals. You've got to play. You've got to have the money to play the game. And I got to be honest with you. I think it makes you realize how lucky we are in the Western world that we can have a nice car without having to sacrifice limbs or kidneys. We don't have to get rid of a kidney. Absolutely amazing to see how expensive. One thing we don't appreciate, I will reiterate this, we don't appreciate luxury cars in the Western world. We don't treat them as wonderfully as they do in Singapore. I suppose when something is so expensive, people treat it with more respect, which is a shame because I think these cars are beautiful. They should be treated with more respect. Respectamundo. That's right. They should be treated with respect. And I really enjoyed looking at these vehicles. And I like this 5 Series. It's a nice color. It's a very nice combination with the cognac. And it was really cool. I really enjoyed my time. So, guys, that's my BMWs in Singapore. Tell me what you think, guys. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments, good, bad, or ugly. And, guys, I will catch you in the other one. I've got a Mercedes. Got a little bit of footage from Mercedes. I didn't find Mercedes as good as the BMW showroom, but hey, I still got some footage that'll come up soon. See you later, and have a great one. See you later, guys.
Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.